There's so much noise out there, right? As a remodeling business owner, it's tough to know who to listen to, where to invest your time and energy.
Hello, this is the Hack Hour Podcast, a show where it's all about helping real, everyday, hardworking remodelers learn the secrets to having it all in life and business. And now, here's your host, Mike Minges.
And welcome back to another episode of the Hack Hour Podcast, the podcast where we delve into the secrets of success in the remodeling industry. Today's episode is a special one. If you're a remodeling contractor, you're going to want to stick around. We're going to talk about something that could change your business and your life forever. Imagine this. You have a homeowner, a working professional. Bought their house a few years ago. They've been working very hard. Put in a lot of hours. Have some education behind that, some training. They have been focused on being good at their job, and it's rewarded them. They're being paid well. They are looking to reward themselves. They are ready to remodel their kitchen. They've saved up, right? And they're ready to invest in creating this dream space. Now, they aren't just looking for the cheapest contractor. They're searching for peace of mind, right? They want a contractor that they can trust to bring this dream of theirs to life. They want a remodeler who's reliable, who's a great communicator, right? Prompt with responses. Shows them that they have a plan, that they know what they're doing, they know how to get it done. These are qualities that build credibility, and this is exactly, unfortunately, where many remodelers are falling short. In today's fast-paced world, yes, you have access to technology, but when you're dealing with homeowners, especially those that are working themselves in a corporate or professional setting, professionalism isn't just an advantage, it's something that is to be expected. And let's be honest, our remodeling industry as a whole hasn't always kept up with these expectations. Homeowners are often shocked by the lack of professionalism and sophistication that they encounter. They're left wondering, is this really the best the industry has to offer? And as you're thinking about this example, think about what a lot of how the average remodeler presents themselves, right? Are they taking time to keep the vehicle clean? Do they take time to, make themselves look presentable when they're first going out and going on appointments and introducing themselves? Do they strive and to be one who returns calls promptly, right? And to hear what the client's concerns are and able to address them, right, without getting agitated or frustrated. I would say a lot of remodelers are not doing that very well. Now, shift for a moment and let's look at some other industries. Over the years, physicians have benefited by the work that's been produced by the American Medical Association, right? They have a group that they can go to that elevates the game. Software developers, they have the Agile Alliance where they are learning best practices. Architects have the American Institute of Architects, the AIA. I want to look at two other industries and give just a little more context for a moment, and then you can start to see where this has been lacking for remodelers in general. So if any of you know a real estate agent or have been a realtor, you may be familiar with the National Association of Realtors, and you may have been a part of maybe one of the nationwide brokerage firms. Together, these groups have really elevated the experience that the average person has when they're dealing with a tenured or experienced real estate agent, right? Many realtors' game has been elevated because they've gotten training, they've been educated, they have a code of ethics that they can adhere to, they have industry standards and best practices. And as more agents are exposed to this, it raises the level for all of them. The fitness industry has a good example that's happened recently. For those of you that are familiar with CrossFit, that group really revolutionized and helped propel a lot of personal trainers into becoming very successful business owners in a short period of time, right? CrossFit just gave a very simple blueprint. Like, we provide a sense of community. We are going to give you educational principles about fitness and nutrition. And we're going to give you, the business owner, some independence on how you set up your fitness facility. But at the end of the day, if you're a trainer and you're interested in helping people become healthy, CrossFit offered you the blueprint for success. So when you look at those examples and then you shift back over into the remodeling world, you may find yourself asking what I found myself asking for years is, where is this equivalent in the remodeling industry? And there hasn't been one for a long time. Sure, there are some good groups that you can join, and it's nice to be a part and, make some connections, but there is not any one place to go that is truly raising the bar for all remodelers. And that's the problem that propelled me to start the Remodeling Academy. Our mission is simple yet meaningful. We're here to elevate the remodeling industry one remodeler at a time. And we believe that by equipping each remodeler with the right tools and knowledge, we can change the game. When remodelers embrace better business practices and focus on truly serving their customers, everyone wins. The remodeler themselves earns more money. They grow their business. And they provide for their family and their employees and the employees' families. Homeowners, in turn, experience the smooth and satisfying remodeling process that they desire. And in turn, that homeowner spreads the word, refers the remodeler to their friends and family and coworkers, and that expands your business even further. It's a perpetual cycle. Now, here's the challenge. There's so much noise out there, right? As a remodeling business owner, it's tough to know who to listen to, where to invest your time and energy, what podcast should you be going to, what course should you take. The Remodeling Academy cuts through all that noise. We offer a clear, focused solution, a lifeline. If it's for you and any other remodeler who wants to excel in their local market. Now, our refined frameworks are designed to solve the complex business problems you're facing every day, whether it's with your customers, employees, subs. These aren't just theories. They're a proven system that works and gets results. And the best part, they're simple, they're actionable, and designed to bring real-world results. Joining the Remodeling Academy isn't just a step forward, it's a leap toward the future of your business. It's the kind of decision that, looking back, you'll wish you had made sooner. You'll kick yourself for not joining earlier because the benefits are undeniable. You'll gain clarity, confidence, and control over your business. You'll sleep better at night. You'll have peace of mind. You'll see the beauty and the simplicity of our message, system, and frameworks. The Remodeling Academy is the only place that offers this comprehensive solution to remodeling business owners. We're here to elevate your business, your life, and the industry as a whole. So why wait? If you're ready to take your business to the next level, to grow, to provide better for you, your family, and your employees, and to finally find the success you've been striving for, the Remodeling Academy is going to be your answer. Head over to the remodelingacademy.com and explore how you can get started today. Sooner you go there, sooner you'll start to see the transformation and impact. When I was starting my remodeling business, I looked at a couple other successful remodelers in my area and used them as a guide, right? There was one company in particular. They happened to have been, their claim to fame, let's call it, was that they were the 49th licensed contractor in our state. And that was part of their branding and their name, and they bragged. My license was a 5-digit number, to put it in perspective. Right? They were number 49. I was like number 1200. So a lot of people had been licensed in that period of time. Now, in my mind, looking at them, they offered stability. They offered what at the time we thought was professionalism in the industry. Right? They had a deep, rich history. Many of their employees, their carpenters, their project managers had multiple years experience being in the game. And homeowners often felt that this was a company that they could trust, that the company would stand behind their work. I remember clearly the day that they went out of business, just about, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years after I started my business. I couldn't believe it. They were a multi-million-dollar remodeling company in the area, and they had lost their way. The original owner sold the business to a newer person, an employee actually. That employee was pretty headstrong, that that he knew the right way to go about the business. He alienated a lot of his staff. He alienated a lot of his customers. He did not focus on the customer first. It was a really good learning lesson for us, because what we initially thought was who we should be copying, what we realized in that moment was, hey, that company had a good foundation, but that's it. They didn't keep growing, they didn't keep learning, and they didn't keep getting better. And now we could see that, hey, we're the new remodeler in the area. We have several years of experience under our belt, and we offer a customer-centric, focused approach. We respond quickly to all calls, all texts, all emails, right? We keep the vehicles clean. We keep our job sites organized. We keep the customer informed, in the loop. We use schedules, right, that we follow. We can predict based off of when a job's going to start. Then we can tell everyone with confidence when the job's going to end. And I would often joke with friends and even prospects. I would say when I got into the business, I learned rather quickly that if I can just return phone calls and text messages promptly, if I can just show up prepared to work, not hungover, not on drugs, right? If I can just be sober, and if I can produce a good quality product, I will be a successful remodeler. And sure, we had to put in systems. There's other frameworks that we utilize, and that's what helped grow the business. Some of you may find that Things go really well when you're on site, but when you hand the reins over to some employees, that things start to fall apart. And those were things that I had to learn as well. I've shared previously that I made mistakes in hiring employees. I made mistakes in choosing clients to work for, and that's all was part of this foundation for the Remodeling Academy. Is I want to share the lessons that I've learned over time. They were tough when learning them. All right. In the moment, it's horrible. But those of you that are dedicated and willing to put in the effort, you'll come out ahead. You just have to keep going. So I share that with you so that you recognize there's light at the end of your tunnel. And even though right now it may seem like you're falling deeper in a hole, and you may not know what the next step is, you may have just made a couple other mistakes, and you feel like the mistakes are piling up, know that that's fine. We all go through this process. The people that, or the companies that come out successful at the other end, they're the ones that were willing to reach out, recognize that maybe they don't know everything, that there's someone else out there that could possibly share some insights that might help. And by you just being open to change, I think you'll find the change that you're looking for. So again, we invite you to come on over, check out the remodelingacademy.com. And we thank you for tuning in to today's episode of the Hack Hour podcast. We'll see you next time with more insights and strategies to help you build the business of your dreams. Remember, your success is ready for you. Question is, are you ready for your success?
Thank you for listening to the Hack Hour podcast. It would be awesome if you would leave us a quick review on iTunes. To further your remodeling success, go to remodelingriches.com.